Lee, is there anything you would like to add?
Yeah, I'd just like to read something if I may. Right. Firstly, I'd like to pay tribute to all the haemophiliacs of Treloars. Many would say that we put the life into Treloars. Some would push the boundaries while we were there, but on the whole, I think we were a close-knit bunch, and many close friendships were formed between us. I personally enjoyed my time at the school and kept in touch with some of the staff after leaving. It was through them that I started to learn that one after another, the haemophiliacs were dying of AIDS. I had a close call too, but somehow managed to survive. Out of the few of us that are left, struggling on, some understandably just want to get on with their lives. The rest demand the truth for all those that they made a promise to get answers for. We have heard clinicians from many haemophilia centres give evidence. Unfortunately, most of the key doctors at Treloars are no longer alive, so I appreciate that the job of the inquiry is made more difficult by having to piece together many incomplete records and to rely on the reflections of those of us who were there at the time. As well as the families of those haemophiliacs that have sadly passed, such as parents that should never have had to bury their sons, I also want to spare a thought for the students at Treloars that were not haemophiliacs, who had formed close friendships and relationships with the haemophiliacs during this time, and also the care staff and teachers who had little or no knowledge of what was going on at the medical centre, but were left to pick up the pieces. With the exception of one or two staff members, I lost touch with most of those I went to school with after I left in 1987. It was only through reading a local newspaper article in 2015 featuring the late Steve Diamond and his wife Sue that I became aware of Tainted Blood. And through joining them, I was reacquainted with several former school friends and have also made lifelong friends with many others in the group. This meant I no longer felt isolated and we could talk about our experiences openly with people who understand. Love you guys, and Steve, you really were a diamond and were very much missed. I also want to pay tribute to those who have campaigned tirelessly for many years, including those who have sadly passed and those that gave evidence a few weeks ago. It is in part down to their sheer doggedness and determination that we now have this inquiry, so thank you. I hope that the inquiry can bring a closure to all those who continue to suffer, and although it cannot bring loved ones back or repair the damage done, I hope that at least it may lead to some kind of conversation to everyone infected or affected, including bereaved parents and children who currently get nothing. I thank Sir Brian, the inquiry team, and my legal representatives for all the work so far, and wish the inquiry well.
It doesn't surprise me at all that you've had the prolonged applause which you have, because it's obvious from your last remarks, as it has been throughout, that you really sat there, a fairly private person in many ways, saying what you have about yourself as a matter of fact, because of you value other people. You haven't really done it for yourself. I think you've done it for others. And that, I think, is why you've had the recognition from everyone here. And I just want to add my thanks to you for, as you say, giving us another different story. Thank you.
Thank you.